Hey guys, Noah here. If this is your first time stumbling on one of my videos, welcome to my channel. I do a ton of planty content. I do a lot of other things as well, like home decor. I'm really interested in a lot of random things, like even vlogging. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave here today. I do post new videos 3 times a week, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, you will hear from me. So without further ado, today I'm sharing with you guys my plant shelf tour. I think it's been about a year since I did this video, and I had like a shelf that's half this size, so I had a lot less plants. I have a lot more now, and I feel like this is the most excited I've ever been to film a video, just because I'm gonna be sharing with you guys like all my precious babies. I kind of put all my favorite plants here, and I do have other like single plant shelves and I have like a lot of plant shelves actually, I'm not even gonna lie, and they don't have like necessarily my favorite plants. These are all my favorite plants. I know there's a lot, but we're gonna get through it today. Grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a coffee, and let's get started. So at the top of my shelf, I just have like propagations. And then back here I have my philodendron Birkin, and it is getting a new leaf right here. The leaves do come out pretty light colored, but then they do eventually turn dark, so that's just how they are. Back there, you can't really see it too well, but it is a Scindapsus trabii. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I love it. The silvery leaves are so beautiful, and it's got a new growth point right there, so I'm really excited about that. Right next to it, I have my philodendron brandiatum cutting, and it has already rooted, so I'm really excited about that. I'll probably be able to plant it in a couple weeks. And then here I have some more cuttings propagating. These are like my personal cuttings. I have a lot of cuttings in another shelf that's for my plant shop that I'm selling, but these are like my personal plants that I bought for myself. So this is a Hoya bilobata cutting, and then a Hoya curtisii, both, and then this is an Australis that's I don't think gonna root. It was my plant, but they're both rooting really well, if you could tell. So I'm excited about that. Next to it, I have a philodendron micans, and it's actually growing really long, all the way down to the 3rd shelf, and it's kind of wrapping around here and then going up here. So it is super long. Oh wow, look, it's like leaning towards the light. That's interesting. I hope it doesn't get burned. But yeah, it's pretty long, and then it has another trail going this way. I mean, I just love the velvety leaves of this plant, and my favorite is when they come out like brown. Like, I love the colors of like the newer leaves like this one. But yeah, back here I have a plant that's turning into one of my favorites. This is a Sinbad begonia, and these leaves are just gigantic. They literally were all that size like a month ago, and then they just started growing. I don't know why. I mean, I'm assuming it's because of spring, but like that leaf literally popped out like 2 or 3 days ago. It's getting huge, so I'm gonna have to propagate this and make another one because it's too crazy in here. So I like to kind of group them a little bit. So right here I have my peperomias, and then my ficus elasticas back there. But this is a peperomia frost right here. Beautiful silvery frosty leaves, ton of new growth. Next to that, I have my watermelon peperomia, which is also giving out beautiful new leaves. A lot of the old leaves were like cut up and weird looking, so the new ones are coming out really nicely, so I'm happy about that. Behind here, I have a Hawaiian snowbush plant that's getting really tall. A Ficus elastica ruby, Ficus elastica burgundy, and a Ficus elastica teneki. I just wanted to have one of each. So the teneki is finally showing new growth. It hasn't shown new growth in a while. This is the newest leaf. Absolutely gorgeous. Next to that, I have my Fittonia, my white nerve plant, and it's doing well. It grows kind of slow, I would say, but I have taken clippings from it, so it's hard to tell. And then just my Brazil up here trailing down. So one of my favorite things about this plant shelf is right here I have my Hoya australis, and it is, if you can see, completely wrapping around the plant shelf and going just ham. Like, it's just going crazy. I don't even know where. This one's tying in with the Brazil, and then if you follow one of the other strings, it's going all around there. And then part of it's coming here onto these floating shelves that I have next to it. This is like in my kitchen, so Yeah, I just think that's so fun and so beautiful. I absolutely love this Hoya australis. It's going crazy. I'm definitely going to leave it there and just let it wrap around the shelf. I think it's going to be beautiful. So next shelf below that one, I have kind of my polka dot plants and my begonias. I literally had like 5 begonias here, and they all sold last week on my shop really fast. So I only have one left. This is the one I have left, and then this is the mother plant that I take cuttings from. These are a few of the cuttings that are growing and getting rooted, so I leave that there. I did take a clipping of the Sinbad begonia like maybe a few months ago, so this is one of them that have rooted and I've planted. Then I have all these polka dot plants. So this one is the pink mother polka dot plant, and this is the white mother polka dot plant. I have 1, 2, 3 pink babies. Then I've got some white babies right there, another pink baby, and then white baby. So they're kind of all over the place here, so I'm not going to go too in depth with that. But this one was literally this size a month ago, so they grow really, really fast. I'm gonna have to take clippings from the 2 that I have that are big and make more, just because they're going ham. And then what else is over here? Oh, so I have this peperomia frost that one leaf fell off the mother plant right here, and I propagated it and potted it up. It looks so cute. And then this is the same thing. I had a stem fall off the begonia with no leaves. I propagated it and grew this, so love that. So these 2 are really special. If you saw my succulent haul, I got a variegated string of hearts, which has been growing really nicely, and a variegated string of pearls, also growing really nicely. So they're both right here. Back here, I kind of keep some Hoyas. So this is my Hoya Crimson. I don't know if it's a queen or a princess, to be honest. I think it's a princess, but yeah, I have that. This is my Hoya Crinkle 8, and then my Hoya Hindu Rope, and it's finally getting some new growth. It was kind of stagnant all winter, and now it's finally growing a little bit. And then yeah, just a bunch of polka dot plant propagation. Down to the next shelf, I have a Scindapsus pictus cutting right here that rooted, and I ended up planting, and it's kind of got this long awkward stem, so I don't really know what to do with this, but I have it there. Back here I have my Philodendron Prince of Orange, which the leaves come out absolutely beautiful. Like, I love this plant. It's just doing well. It's getting another leaf right here. Then I have a Hoya down here. I should probably group it with the other ones, but this is a pubic calyx splash, and it's finally growing. It literally didn't grow all winter either. Then right here I have a Syngonium, just a regular Syngonium in sphagnum moss, and this is just so I could test out how my plants will do in sphagnum moss, because I've never had a plant in sphagnum. So this is kind of like an experiment, but it has a new baby down there, which looks really cute. So I think it's gonna do well. I don't know why this one's leaning so much. Probably leaning towards the grow light. Over here I have a regular string of hearts that just fell off, one that I have outside, and I just threw it in this pot, so I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but we'll see. Back there I have another Syngonium cutting just in regular soil though. So here I have Big Mama Albo Syngonium. She's just, let me try to move this mic ends out of the way. So she's going crazy. I literally bought her, this was the very first leaf I had. I bought one leaf, or I got gifted one leaf on from an Etsy plant shop from my fiance. I believe it was Valentine's Day or my birthday or something. And then all these beautiful leaves have grown from it. This one's so beautiful. And then this one's half and half. And then it's gotten that new leaf recently, and it's got another one coming already. So I mean, it's getting huge. I'm probably gonna have to move it somewhere. Behind it I have a Syngonium Maria, so it's just darker foliage, same plant though, very beautiful. Then I have a pink Syngonium, which is obsessed with these grow lights. It just reaches for it. I keep like trying to move it away, and it just keeps going towards the grow light. Then here I have a Tradescantia Nanook. Really cute pink. I always take cuttings from it, so it's like growing weird directions. And then next to it I have XOX Amaryllis's favorite plant, my Lithops, which are shedding their old skin right now. Back here I have, and I don't know if you'll be able to grasp how big this is, but it's supposed to be a dwarf alocasia, but it's just growing really, really big. That's how the leaves used to be, and now they're just coming in huge. In front of that, I have these, they're supposed to be giant Hawaiian pothos. I bought clippings off my friend on Etsy. So it's been growing really fast because it was literally just one leaf clipping not long ago. And yeah, she gave me an extra one, which I'm really happy about. But like, how beautiful are those, is that color? Absolutely love this plant. It's been growing really, really nicely. Last shelf, I have a neon pothos right here, which I'm excited for it to grow so I could take some clippings from it. I have a moonshine sansevieria with a lot of new pups. This is my giant pothos enjoy, which is trailing, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may just clip it onto this shelf and let it trail upwards. Actually, that's a really good idea. That is probably what I'll do. And then back there I have one that I planted separately from a propagation. Over here I have 3 marble queen pothos. I actually think one of them may be a snow queen, I'm not sure. But these are all propagations from a larger marble queen that I have in my living room. Here I have my rickrack cactus, which is growing really, really, really fast, if you could see that. And then back here I have a Monstera adansonii that was a clipping and I planted it up. And then I just have 3 Echeveria succulents right there. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys hung around. Oh, before I forget, I also have this giant Scindapsus pictus next to my shelf. And I just want to mention this one because I love it. But yeah, it's super, super full. Luscious and beautiful. Love this plant. But yeah, that is literally it. This is my entire plant shelf. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.